The All-American Otaku Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the All-American Otaku Show. Today, we're doing a retrospective of Kaiju Number 8, how it relates to the manga, and our thoughts of the first season. Kaiju 8 starts off as the main character who is sort of middle age and always wants to be part of the Kaiju Defense Force. Eventually, at the start, he gets injured at the job, and this little creature goes inside him, making him into a human-sized kaiju, where he doesn't tell everybody, but he uses those new abilities to join the Kaiju Defense Force and hopefully be closer to his friend. This anime goes into more of depths are what are kaiju, what's aspects of the Defense Force, and what makes us truly human. A lot like Ghost in the Shell, where it deals with the issues is what is human, what is not human. This one follows into the same vein of such by saying we are more than just our humanity, which makes us, whether it's our heart or whether it's our lungs or which inner aspects of what humanity is. Maybe humanity is what the soul is, what our belief system is, what our goals are. This leads into them fighting into other human-sized kaiju who don't have the same respect for humanity as the main character does. They have a female character lead who is the daughter of the head director of the Kaiju Defense Force, who wants to not only become the best, but also finally wants her father to look at her as a more of an impressing light. She has a lot more depth than you would originally expect to being just a Sandre character who's just all about, oh, it's about me and not everything else and has hidden lights for someone. It's more along lines of, I got to prove myself. I got to fight these kaiju. I know where I'm at, but if I'm not the best, my father won't respect me. My family won't respect me. This also leads into the main character's best friend who joins him on there, even though he doesn't really want to join the Kaiju Defense Force, but he is so immersed into the main character's dream to go there that he's going to work with him regardless of what the dream is, just to be part of the dream and part of something big. Eventually, they realize they're a part of something bigger than themselves, as other recruits, as well as other main people, start to look at him in a different light. Even though the main character was originally part of Kaiju Defense Force as sort of a joke and didn't think he was going to last, but his knowledge of kaiju really helped things. Overall, I'll give season one a 5 out of 5 stars. Very must see. If you're a shonen fan, definitely check this out. Here's Mr. Pat on the comparative to the anime to the manga. Thank you.
Kaiju number 8. Now you're thinking, yeah, this was anime. No, this is also manga too. So I'm doing a comparison of both. I'm the manga was so you have like one episode, one panel, and I swear they covered about 5 minutes worth of stuff that you just wasn't in the manga, but with the call that they made, I think it was the right call because it worked just great. And so as the story progresses, you gotta think of it as a book. And movies and books generally don't go hand in hand. They're usually an interpretation of the stories. I think this is in the case of Kaiju Number 8, because there are some things that just not there in the manga, but I think there's certain that they made the call. I think it worked out just fine. Um, as far as they had certain stuff like they add the scene of the first episode, the monster chase him. So in the manga, they get sideswiped and then gets knocked over, and next minute his friends come in there and whack. Well, in the anime, it's more portrayed as he runs through building trying to distract the monster and gets it whacked. Gets himself whacked and hurt hard. And then certain things that just weren't there, like the tiger that jumped on it was never there. It was just, you know, got his friend knocked it out, and then it got shot, and you didn't see how it got shot. Well, in the anime, they give you a little more details about how the hit happened. Like his friend said, "I'll go and get somebody to help us out," and so he distracts him. And when he gets back and he's all injured, and his friend whacks the monster, it's you know those little details that I think it ultimately works. And then certain character development that just wasn't in the manga, but I think those nice little character developments that they decided to add worked really well. I give the manga 5 out of 5. Anime 4.5 or 4. I still like the anime, but I prefer reading, so manga works for me. I definitely think this one will come as season 2, knowing what I know in the manga, and I can't give anything away, but trust me, there's a lot more material they could work with. I'll probably give it about a couple more years before they decide to put more out.